Hello, guys. It is Friday. It is June 3rd. And my gosh, I just feel like it was just January 3rd, right? I'm so glad you're here with me. My name is April Ron. I'm trying to light this incense stick. All right, here we go. So it's for the heart chakra today because that is where most of us are needing to focus on. It's been a while. Actually, it's been a week. There she is, my Jess. It's been a week since I've done some videos. A lot of focusing on a self and not feeling guilty, actually learning and allowing myself to feel um like I'm there for myself. I think so many of us don't know how to do that because we don't trust ourselves. We don't believe in ourselves. We don't believe we're enough. So we've got to think at some point, what is enough? What's enough? I'm not enough for him. I'm not enough for them. I mean, I was literally raised. I had my mom telling me, you're more than enough. Woman, you're here to change the world. And I had my dad telling me, you're literally not enough. So we've got to understand so many of us have come to this place in our lives of choice and awareness because we're enough. Because enough is, love is the only real thing. So at some point, we have to understand that even those thoughts are very distracting, and we don't need to be distracted right now. Why? Because I always say robbers aren't going to rob the empty house if it's next to the loaded house that's also open. You know, uh, you are going to be a target because you are shining bright. And this year being the year of chaos and conflict, but at the same time, Spirit says the year of truth and clarity. Again, we get to choose. We get to choose what our source is, who our source is. We get to choose how we want to view ourself, how we think about ourself. We get to be present and aware of where we're vulnerable and willing and where we're not. I mean, if anything, the year of truth and clarity is going to remind all of us, stop hiding from yourself. Say it with me. I want to hear you with my clear audience. Stop hiding from yourself. Speaking of someone that just popped on now, ladies and gentlemen across the globe, you're looking at, if you're not listening on Apple to podcasts or Spotify, Marie Tufts. Guys, some of you know Marie, some of you don't. Hi, my gorgeous. So I've known Marie probably many other lifetimes, but in this lifetime for about 13, 12 years. Okay, maybe a little less, 11, 12. And we've done some spiritual stuff together. And over the last few years, Marie has actually stepped into her own. Talk about going from considering and questioning being enough to like stepping into her light. And she goes, so I'm a medium. And I'm like, you no, you don't say. I get to stand next to you guys. I get to create with you guys. I'm not going to create with, you know, the weak and non-confident. I see the light in you guys. I love that you are seeing it in yourself, and that's what this whole message from Spirit is. Oh, I adore you. I adore you. You guys should see me and Marie out in a paranormal active environment. It's, oh, Marie, now we got to really do this, because now Marie is accepting of her abilities. And it would be wild to go, oh, I'm getting goosebumps. Woo. All right. So, and I'm not even going to say your team, your guides, your angels, your loved ones. I'm going to say God. God. God is bringing this message to us. I feel like the sponsor this week is God. And God says, when the light goes out, and if you drop down, if you're watching this on YouTube or Facebook, you are seeing that Spirit continued to say, basically, the light cannot go out because you cannot be what you are not. You cannot remove the white from white rice. You are who you are and what you are. And you are also hearing Princess Pluto LaRue, crying at the door because she's a kitten still, almost a year old. But she's having a mommy moment, and mommy's working. Pluto. All right. So this is a week where we've got to remember it is a week of not only choice, but of awareness. So for the first time, we are aware that we're aware and that we have choices and we could make choices even when we're scared or not sure, that there's like this smorgasbord. I love smorgasbords, but there's this smorgasbord of options and people and places and things. And I think at this point it's important that we pay attention to the divine spiritual beings that we are. Because you are tapped in, tuned in, turned on. You know what territory doesn't feel good, doesn't feel right. You know what? You know, some of you are claircognizant. I just know that this is the right thing to do, even though it has pissed everyone else off. And Marie says, I picked up my phone and there you were, meant to be, always. Always meant to be. First time I saw Marie, I mean, she was working some K2s and there was some sage going on. And I thought, this one's a spunky firecracker. And she's a medium. This is going to be a fun ride. And Um, it has really been fun. So this light. Okay, guys, people say, why are you so positive, April? And for those of you that aren't watching the video, I just gave a look at the camera like, what do you mean? The world is the same shit show for me that it is you. There is the same stuff on the news that we're all not watching on my tube and your tube, unless it's Russia, because then there's propaganda. It's all propaganda. Regardless, this is a shit show, but it's also the year of truth and clarity. So it could be whatever it is we want it to be. And as much as I can and you can see the details in the world clearly of where love is not, Spirit keeps saying, please focus on your light. I need you to but I don't have the money. I don't have the confidence. My husband doesn't believe in the Spirit says that says nothing about that. God says just focus on your light. You'll find you don't know what that is, or you're not comfortable with focusing on your light. There she is. Look at that. Oh my gosh. So Marie and Deb and Jess at the same time. Now I'm going to say now to my people that aren't watching with the eyeballs, they're watching with their ears. Deb DeRoos just jumped on. Be aware. I'm aware that I love you. This is my other old. I feel like I'm in an old soul love sandwich. It's amazing. Then we've got subconscious healing. Marie Tufts, hello. I read your name. I feel a strong connection. Send me a friend request for a reading. So, subconscious healing, I just put your picture on the video. I want you to know A, A plus for your light work, but B, don't do it in this format because it's not going to be good for your karmic soul. Ew, come on. Your work with light, you should know this. You're using a word like subconscious and a word like healing, which means natural alignment. And you're jumping on my live telling people that are attracted to this video naturally that you have a connection with them. Of course you do. You're on my video, and that you want them to send you a free request, a friend request for a free reading. Listen, woman, if you're doing this work from the heart and for real deals, you're at a point where you're not doing this for free because you already have pro bono work and spiritual work you're doing on the side anyway. So work your light and pay attention to the message, and then you'll find the divine reason you're involved in this video too. All right, moving forward. This week, when the light goes out, shine. When the light goes out, shine. The light is going to be going out in a lot of places. It's going to get bigger, and it's going to get darker. And we're fine. Why? Because we're the light. Wherever we go, there's going to be light. And trust me, it may not be, at the light buffet where we're all just like, how you doing, light girl? I'm fine, light girl. We're going to go where spirit needs the light. So I love you too, Marie. Um, and you know what? I'm not going to delete the subconscious healing. In fact, I'm going to star it, which means it's going to be a favorite and kind of be pinned at the top. Why? Because if this individual is so desperate for people to get a reading from her, and she's not even working with the energy flowing to and through her, then she needs anybody that might be passing through, that might be called to her. So I'm not going to block divinity, divineness, divine timing, divine order, right? Women lift each other. So subconscious healing, you are now a pinned message at the top for all of those who will come through, which would be on 2 YouTube channels, 3 Facebook pages, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and the list goes on and on and on. So truly, I mean, even in a situation like this, how do we do it differently? We don't delete them. I said the truth. It's still in love and light, and I pinned her to the top. So whoever needs her will find her. That's what we do. That's what we do. Hey, my gorgeous Danielle, I've missed you. I've thought of you. I am amazing, Marie says, but then look at all the people on here. It's law of attraction. Where's the light? Here we are. What? It's kind of exciting. This is the year of war. It's the year of conflict and chaos. But is it really? Because my reality, me being all perky, is a choice. And I'm not all perky, as you guys saw. I just handle things maybe more perkily than some people would. But it is a choice. I didn't always come from the smoothest. I didn't have a gold spoon in my mouth. So, unless I was stealing it. And I'm kidding. Oh my God, I'm just so kidding. I'm so kidding. I've stolen a Princess Leia toothbrush from, I think, Winn-Dixie back in the 80s. So there's that. Psh, bare your soul. So when the light goes out, don't let it get you down and believe you're in the darkness. Understand the light went out and you showed up. At some point, you're either going to believe that light is you, it is flowing to you, it is flowing through you, it is because of you, and love is the only real thing, and you will own it, and you will make decisions in the present moment of awareness and choice that serve you. I get to choose things that serve me, but isn't that selfish? Absolutely. And I say do it anyway, because we are a community, a society, a species that we do not know how to be self-ish, to be ish about the self without guilt. I mean, so many people condemn those that go their own way. I love this time, this space, reality with you, because where are the weirdos on the side that have been watching the story the whole time? And now the light is on us. So we get to do this how we want to do this. So you stop doing the things that have always hurt you. You stop doing the behavior that puts you in harm's way. You start to believe in your power to choose different, because that's the only thing you need. You'll do something that's healthy and you'll say, whoa, I could make decisions that are good for me. And all of us will say, always. Always. All right. I've got a roll. I've got a reading. I'm 4 minutes late. I love you guys. This is going to be your message. It's a little June 2022. So stay focused on love, not on fear. Fear will lead you down the rabbit hole. And we've been there. God bless. We've partied there in the dark. I'm sick of the dark. I like the lights. You can see my stretch marks better. All right, guys, I love you. I will see you at aprilroan.com. Get over there. Book a reading. Come on. Get with it. I don't know where the blockage is. It's got to be mine somewhere. So help me help you. Let's remove each other's plugs. All right, I love you guys. I'll talk to you later. I'll see you later. And I'll see you Sunday with Braxton on the podcast.
Hello, darling. Come in, come in.
Howdy, stranger.
Spiritually Rogue Podcast, weekly with Braxton and April Roan. When the world goes crazy, it's time to